Hey y'all. So today we're going to be talking about what might be the most boring subject ever, budgeting. But first, before we jump up into that, let me introduce myself. If you're new here, I'm Adelia Borshade. I am a financial educator and an expat coach. I help Black women master their money so they can travel the world, they can move abroad, or do whatever the hell it is they want to do. If that sounds like your kind of stuff, that's your zhuzh, welcome. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos like this one. Okay, so personally, if you can't tell already, I think budgeting kind of sucks. I mean, we know we're supposed to budget. We know that's what we should do. Budgeting is supposed to help us keep our spending in check and our savings on track. Just because we know that's what we're supposed to do, it doesn't mean that we're actually doing it. Like you know you should have a budget. Do you have one? Do you have a literal budget? See, that's what I thought. Don't get me wrong, budgeting is great for the people who actually do it, but the vast majority of us don't like doing it. But here's the good news. Let me let you in on a secret. We don't need to. That's right, I said it. We don't need to budget. Some years ago, I can't even remember how long ago it was, I stumbled across Paula Pant of Afford Anything. I love what she's about and her platform is about. You can afford anything, not everything. And that something about that resonated with me. I started following Paula, and she introduced me to the anti-budget. You know, one good turn deserves another, each one teach one. So I'm here to hip y'all to the anti-budget so you can stop feeling bad about the fact that you think you should be budgeting, but you don't have one. So how does it work? There are basically 3 steps. The first one is determine how much you want to save. And by save, I mean everything that you want to put toward retirement, you want to put toward saving for a down payment on a house, your emergency fund, all of those things that you know you need to be saving and investing for. Figure out what is that amount per month, per paycheck, whatever works for you. You got that number? That's step 1. Step 2, you get paid. Pull that amount off the top and put it in the appropriate account. Step 3, relax. Live off what is left. It doesn't matter how much you spend on shoes, how much you spend on dining out, how much you spend on whatever, because you've already pulled off the important money off the top. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Obviously, I am a fan of the anti-budget. I absolutely love it because it is super simple. It allows you to do the thing that we're also told. You hear all the time, you're supposed to pay yourself first. How do you do that? Most people spend and then try and save what's left, okay? With the anti-budget, you save first and live off of what's left versus trying to save what's left. I'm trying to tell y'all, this was life-changing for me. It completely changed how I thought about money and budgeting. And this system, as simple as it is, this is what allowed me to live a life that was centered on travel and basically retire at 45. Money doesn't have to be complicated, y'all. And this whole month, I'm trying to share things with you to make your interaction with money much more manageable and easier. So, how much should you be saving? How much should you be taking off the top? That's going to depend. But really, as a rule, at minimum, it should be 20%. And I know you're thinking, whoa, that's a lot. Well, think of it, and this is not me, this is coming from Paula Pant directly herself. Think about it as 1%. How much right now in your life, how much do you think you can save? You think you can save 2% of what you make? If you make $4,000 a month, that's what, $80 a month? Can you save $80? I hope you're thinking, yeah, girl, I can save $80. Okay, so maybe you start with 10%, and then every month you increment up. You go up a little bit, 1%, until you get to 20. And again, when I say save, this is all of the saving. This is what you're putting in your Roth IRA, your 401k, your 403b. This is all of your saving. At minimum, as an adult, you need to be doing 20%. If you want to maybe reach financial independence, get to the point in your life where work is optional, you need to be aiming toward at least 50% or more. At one point, before I stopped working, I was probably saving somewhere between 70 to 80% of what I made. Now, I can do a separate video where we talk about like what are some things you can do to get to that higher savings rate. But this video is really here to tell you, you don't have to do complicated budgeting. What do y'all think? You think I'm smoking crack? You think I'm crazy? Or does this sound like something you can actually try? Let me know. Leave a comment. If you haven't, subscribe and turn on notifications. All throughout the month of August, I am going to be sharing more financial confidence videos every Monday, and I know y'all don't want to miss out on that. Thank you for watching, guys.